What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be doing another episode of the No Money Spent Squad. So, lads, we got a player. We did something. We got a player. And this funny thing is that this video is probably coming out on... It's probably coming out on Saturday? No, this will be out late on Friday. This will be out late on Friday. Lads, we got a guy. We got Gary freaking PAYTON. What even gen am I on next? Am I on the right gen? Yeah. We got Gary freaking PAYTON, lads. We have Gary freaking PAYTON. Oh, yeah. Oh. Let's give him that shot. Like, for 250 this weekend, we have Gary PAYTON. Again, I don't care about 250. At the end of the day, I'm not good enough to qualify. But, like... Gary PAYTON really is good. And he is my new probably backup point guard because Steve Francis is so nice. But yeah, so it's an interesting one. We finally got the guy. We finally got him. It took I can't even fathom the amount of hours. Like, I played 70 games. Like, that's the best part of 30 hours. To be fair, I did quit most of my losses. And like probably one of every 3 wins was rage quit, so probably at least 24 hours of constant. Well, literally, you guys saw every second of it, so however long it took, however long all those videos combined took, is how long it took to get Gary PAYTON. That is how long it in fact took to get Gary PAYTON. Green that. There we go. But yeah, this is a player that I'm so happy to have gotten. First and foremost, it means that I don't really need to sweat that much anymore, and I can actually like start running themed lineups. I can start running like themed lineups, which is cool. And in terms of our auction outcomes, let's see who sold. So we sold Drazen straight away. Like, I had been planning on using Drazen. Like, we actually barely broke even on Drazen from what I bought him for. Like, we sold Drazen because he just wasn't making. ID Jones was better. Like, I used Drazen for a few games. You'll see it. Like, there was a stage where Drazen didn't score for 2 games straight for me in the road to PAYTON. Like, he literally did not score 2 games straight. So I'm like, I'm not having a guy who doesn't score 2 games straight in my team. It's just straight up, I'm not. And then again, we're now, I'm selling off, and the reason I'm selling off is there is a potential super packs tomorrow. Like, super packs are coming. It's just whether they come tomorrow or whether they come on Monday is the big deal. So I'm going to literally sell. I'm selling all my cards that are going to be in those super packs. Like, Ilgauskas is going back down to 700 when super packs come out. Like, it's kind of inevitable. And funnily enough, when this video is up, super packs will have already either came out or not came out. So you guys will know. I'm beating super packs anyway. I'm releasing these before super packs. Like, I'm taking the risk. Like, again, obviously, if super packs are coming out Monday, these cards are going to go up in price tomorrow, and I've made a loss. I haven't made as much of a profit as possible. But at the end of the day, the only thing that I care about is just getting rid of my Ilgauskas investments. Like, the fact that Kenyon Martin's like $13.50, I just made the wrong investment. Kenyon Martin was cheaper than was the same price as Ilgauskas. I just picked the wrong player to invest in. I should have honestly done it by overall. I should have done it by overall. The 86 overall is always going to go for more than the 85 overall player in these type of sets, because a lot of it is based on scarcity, and I mean, there's never going to be a rarity of Ilgauskas cards, I don't think, because you pulled in basically every pack and it was guaranteed. So players that we are now selling 2 of our best players. We are now selling Batum, and we are selling George Mikan. You might be wondering, why am I selling these guys? Their prices are high. Their prices, these are 2 guys that are going to tank. Like, these are 2 guys that are going to tank. I get it. Waiting for 250 could be a thing. Like, he's only 68k. I sniped the wrong freaking Mikan, didn't I? Either way, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. I paid 100 for him, or I paid 90 for him. I don't even care. Or sorry, I paid 100. I paid 100. I don't care. If I sell him for 60, I sell him for 60. I don't really care about that. He's cheap. He's the best value center in the game. 61k, 59k. He's the best value big in the game. Like again, if Super Pack come out tomorrow, he's going below sub 50 anyway. So, look, did I overspend on him? Yeah, like I lost 50k on him. 50k on Mikan in a week. That's grim. That is actually grim. That's my biggest loss by a mile this year. And I think I made a loss on, I'll make a loss on Batum. But I profited overall on Batum. My thing with Nick Batum was that, like, I think I only paid, like, I paid 50 or something for him. Like, there's no way he's more than, like, there's no way he's, like, less than 50, is there? So Batum Pink Diamond, because I evoed him, obviously. It's like 51k. Should sell for that. Should sell for 59.50. So when he sells for 50k, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot if he sells for 50. Like, it means you've only made a tiny loss on our Nick Batum. Like, I wish he'd sell for more, but it's not a big deal. So like, these guys sell. These guys all sell. I make a combined like 8k or 9k, and then these two guys sell for after tax like 45k and 54k. That's roughly 100k. So it's gonna be like 110k. So we're at 366k then. When all of these sell, we're at 366k, and then we have about 200k worth of diamond contracts. Like, if you guys don't know, it's actually mad. Where our contracts are miscellaneous, we got 14 of them. We got 14 of them. They are currently, are they back up at 25k? No, they're at 21k. And I said, geez, how have they gone down? 16k, it's a no, just use them at 16. My whole logic is if it's 20k or less, just use them. If you're paying 70k for diamond, just use the diamond contract. Either way, let's just say these all go for 20k when they go for 20k. It's another like best part of $250,000 MT we have in diamond contracts. They'll go up as the year goes on. Later in the year, they're one thing that do hold their value later on in the year. But yeah, so we're gonna finish out our team right here, lads. Wang Zhizhi. So point guard is gonna be Francis. Francis is still in there. Wang Zhizhi. And power forwards, Jonathan Isaac is coming into the squad. He's starting. So yeah, Wang Zhizhi is playing center for me in 250. Steve Francis, ML Carr, Mikal Bridges, Melo, and Kevin Garnett with Gary Payton, Eddie Jones, James Harden, Jonathan Isaac, and Wang Zhizhi off the bench. So pretty decent squad right here. A pretty decent squad. So anyway, yeah, that is me done. I'm actually selling these guys on Thursday night. And by the time you guys see me for the rest of this video, it will be Friday. So anyway, now let's get on. I'm gone, and I will be back in a bit. So lads, you guys may not have seen it, but in this video right here, where I was talking about like these 75th anniversary packs, I went and picked up 5 George Mikan cards. I repeat, 5 George Mikans for like 28,000 MT or less. My goal was to sell these for like 38, and then it would like kind of even out. Well, not even 38. My goal is to sell these for like 34, 35, and then like in the end, it's essentially a free George Mikan. Because I'm keeping one of them for my squad. You guys can see right here, our Mikan sold for 60. We sold 2 Ilgauskas for quite cheap. Ilgauskas kind of went up in price a bit. We sold our Nick Batum for 50. We sold our Jermaine O'Neal. We sold our Bookers. And we sold our Patrick Ewing. But lads, if you guys don't know, this has been 35 minutes. It has been 35 minutes since I've recorded this. I recorded this video, that last video, where I bought my George Mikan cards 35 minutes ago. And in the last 35 minutes, George Mikan has gone from 28k, tons of under 30k. George Mikan is now above 40, but check this out. Where is it? Theme 20th anniversary? Or 75th anniversary? Which we just called 75th instead of NBA 75th anniversary. He's 45k! He's 45k! He is literally back what he was. Like, this is 2 hours, 45 minutes. He is back to what he was. So I'm making a 15k profit per card here. I'm making a 15k profit per card. Let me repeat, a 15k profit per card. That is mad. Obviously, when the card sells, sorry, 41k. So a 13k profit in like an hour. And obviously, these cards were this cheap before. He's not going up in price really today. Obviously, these are the price with the these are the price he was at after the Black Friday packs. So I'm gonna sell 2 of these guys. And I sell 2 of these guys, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm gonna sell another one tomorrow. I'm gonna sell another one tomorrow. So 42,750, 4 hours. So yeah, we are gonna see if we can sell both of these guys. And not only that, we got Mike back in our team. Mike's back in our team all of a sudden. As much as I do love Wang Xixi, I mean, if I can get Mike in for 28k, I can get Mike in for 28k. Especially selling my George Mike in for 50. Like, we have a little bit of a squad. Like, we sold our own one, sorry, for 60 yesterday. So basically, when I sell all my George Mikan cards, I will have made my money back on my first Mikan. Because obviously my first Mikan that I bought for 100, I lost 40k on him. Like, if I sell 4 George Mikans at 40k. So let me think. I bought 6 George Mikans at, let's just say 130k. It was like a little more than 100k. It was like 135k is what, or say 235k is what I bought my 6 George Mikans for. And to make my MT back, like if I sell 4 of them at like 60k, one of them at if I sold one of them at 60k, if I sell 4 of them at 40k each, that's 160. That's like 220. We're only 20k. We basically got a mic in for 20k. We basically got our final mic in for 20k. That is mad. So we basically, when it's all said and done with our buying and selling, we have a George Mikan and we've only lost 20,000 MT. That is solid. That is solid investing. A player that I would invest on now is potentially if Wall is a buyout. If you guys don't know what these packs are right here, there is a 50% chance of getting John Wall. And I'm not even kidding. Like, specifically Wall. There was a 50% chance of getting him. Okay, how many of these Thanksgiving things did I get? 1. But if you guys don't know what these packs, so these right here, there is a, did I say 50%? I meant 19%. 1 in 5 chance of getting John Wall. So Wall is going to be so common. Like, I actually want to have a look at how cheap he is. Because the guy who's paying, like that John Wall, that first John Wall was at like 220k like 20 minutes ago. Like, not even 20 minutes ago. It was at like very, very little over 200. And now it's at like 3 something. Someone's paying an extra 100k. When, like, if you see, like, how many walls there is going to be. Like, these packs have been at 20 or so minutes. So, you guys can see, like, 3 walls ending in the same minute. 4, 5, 6 walls ending in 1 minute of each other. Hey, look at the amount of John Walls there are. Like, this is, like, literally the craziest time. Like, if you want to buy a wall, this is your time. Like, one of these walls are going to be cheap. Like, there are like 5, 6 ending in the 1 minute. Like, I've never seen anything like this before with a pink diamond. So in the 20 minutes, how many walls are ending in the 20-minute spell? There are, and again, there are still packs to go, aren't there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 70. Oh, sorry, there's 60. There are like 64. 64 John Walls went up in 20 minutes. That's more than all of the other ones. And let's see how many there are left. And dude, we are literally we are not even a third of the way through the remaining packs. Like, we are 1/3 of the way through and John Wall's already done this. Like, what the hell is this done? Let me check. You're guaranteed amethysts are higher, so there's no other guys, so like, oh, that's why this George Mikan has gone so cheap. Well, maybe I can buy a few of these George Mikans for cheap. These other Mikans. Dikembe is gonna be so cheap. Clay's gonna be cheap. Clay might be a buyout. Like, one of my Mikans already sold for 42k. Like, you kidding me? 40? We sold them for 42 point something k. We sold one of our George Mikans. Is Clay a buyout? I don't see how many Clay diamonds there are, because obviously he was super rare. And I always want to see how many of him there are. In terms of Clay buyouts, there is... And there might, like... Is there going to be another Black Friday pack? So here's the start of Clay Mania. And there are... Not as many as Wall, but a lot of Clays. There are a lot of Clays. I would be looking to snipe, honestly. People might be looking to quickly liquidate their MT. Like, if I were you guys, sniping Clays might be a shout. Like, Dikembe has to be at his lowest price ever. Like, there is no question that Dikembe is at his lowest price ever. So, like, he was like 60k. He was like 50k earlier today, by the looks of things. And that was 50k after... That's 50 or 40k. This is after the Black Friday packs, where he obviously tanked anyway. So let's see what he's at now. He actually hasn't dropped at all. He seems to be rare. Like, he's dropped a little bit. Like, he's dropped like 5-6k. Like 31k, but I thought he was going to drop more. Anyone else of note? Like, I mean, like, Isaiah Thomas is alright. There's no one really of note. Okay, one of my Mikans is still sitting there, which is a little bit annoying. So let's go and just play a game at 100. Let's play a game at the L100, so... Screw up. Payton, you can get used here. This is the first time we've seen you in the squad. And then we can put in our new George Mikan. Our new and improved George Mikan. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? The Mikans are the same card. Pick up the cheap George Mikan. I am brain dead. Like, there is a cheap George Mikan right now. There is currently a cheap George Mikan. Buy the cheap George Mikan and sell one for 40k. Sell the expensive ones and buy the cheap ones. Like, is Diamond Mikan going for more than that? Okay, so I'm going to sit at like 34k. I'm Diamond Mikan. Okay, he's now all above 40k. Wow, there are not a lot of people opening these packs by the looks of things. Okay, I'm gonna sit. I could have bought the cheap George Mikan. There's not enough. Oh wow, someone put up a Mikan for 40. 39. That's fine. Mikan's only gonna go up as the day goes on. But like the other George Mikan, I'm not gonna sell all my Mikans no matter what. I'm just gonna send this one to my auctions. This one sell. Yeah, he finally sold. Sold for 43. There's no point if I'm only getting 43 to sell a Mikan. Premium. I'm honestly going to send this to my auctions and see. I'm literally going to sit there at the end of the hour. And like, if it doesn't seem like many people are buying these glitch packs. They're not buying them at the rate that they were the 21st anniversary ones. Or the 75th anniversary. But like, if all of these sell, Mikan's probably going to be around 30. And if like, I can get the glitch Mikan for like 30 and then sell this one for like 40 something. Then we're in great old shape. Like, if we can make another profit. Like, if we sell these 3 again for 40 and buy another one for 30. If we sell these for like 43 and buy another one for 30. That's another 10k profit made for the same card. Like, man, we're playing 4D chess right here. We are playing 4D chess with the auction house right now. So that is literally what I'm going to be doing. I'm literally just going to be spending the next 40 minutes or so just sniping George Mikans. I just want to see if I can get him for like under this price. That is my my new go-to. That is my new go-to, is sniping George Mikan cards for a little bit under. Because like, I know eventually George Mikan is going to drop to like 35k. Or maybe not. Maybe people are too smart with the fact that they let the last mic and go to 28k. And the fact that I'm making like a 16k profit per card. Or 13 to 16k profit per card an hour after it came out is kind of crazy. But yeah, like, either way, like, even if I can't pick up a cheaper Mycan, I'm just going to use one of the Mycans I have. Like, when I sell these Mycans, I'm sitting at 380k. I'm sitting at 380k with, like, 200k worth of diamond contracts sitting in my collection. And the fact that, like, what's Batum even going for? What is Batum even going for that we sold yesterday? Like, he hasn't even dropped that much. I sold him for 50, didn't I? I sold at the right time. I'm just letting you guys know I really did sell at the right time. I didn't think these Black Friday packs, I thought Super Packs were going to come out today. I really did. But, yeah, I most definitely sold at the right time. Like, I don't want to pay 37 for a Batum, but, I mean, getting 50 something for him was a great thing. So, yeah, that is kind of a crazy one. That is kind of a crazy one right there. Like, we're making a ton of LMT. And we're setting up our team in a nice way for 250. We are setting up our team in a nice way. So again, like, you probably will see like the final PAYTON episode before this. There's going to be a tier list before this. But yeah, we've had a pretty good day on the with the Eld auction. We've had a good 24 hours. We sold at the right time. We bought at a really good time with buying our George Mycans when he was at his lowest. And it's looking like we're going to profit. We're going to make a pretty handsome profit today from our investment. So you guys told me I couldn't trade. We're getting better. We are getting better. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That's the video. Like, this is all I'm gonna be doing for like the next 40 minutes or so. It's probably the not gonna be the most interesting thing in the world, but we're just gonna have our feet kicked up. We're gonna have our feet kicked up, snipe, and see what we can get. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.